Here we go!
The Dallas Cowboys, an iconic name in American sports, have become a symbol of success and wealth in the world of professional football. Valued at over $10 billion, they're the most valuable sports franchise globally, outpacing even the biggest names in soccer and basketball. Yet, this staggering financial success is matched by a perplexing lack of success on the football field. Despite having all the money in the world, the Cowboys have not won a Super Bowl since the 1990s, and their playoff performance has been dismal. This raises a fundamental question. How can a team with so much financial power consistently fail to turn that wealth into victories?
It hurts because we were ready for the Super Bowl this year, but I guess we didn't make it.
The Dallas Cowboys' $10 billion valuation is a testament to the business acumen of owner Jerry Jones. Since purchasing the team in 1989 for a mere $140 million, Jones has transformed the Cowboys into a financial juggernaut. The team's brand is recognized worldwide, their merchandise sells in staggering quantities, and their games draw massive audiences, both in person and on television. AT&T Stadium, the Cowboys' home, is a modern marvel, often hosting major events beyond football, further contributing to the team's revenue. However, this financial success stands in stark contrast to the Cowboys' on-field performance. They have won only a handful of playoff games in nearly 3 decades, a shocking statistic for a team with their resources.
Terrible since 1995. It's wearing me out. I'm done.
The disparity between the Cowboys' financial success and their lack of championships is not just puzzling, it's a glaring anomaly in the world of sports. In most cases, teams with significant financial resources can invest in top-tier talent, state-of-the-art facilities, and experienced coaching staff to ensure success. So why have the Cowboys, with all their wealth, failed to replicate the success of the 90s? The issue with the Dallas Cowboys runs deeper than just bad luck or unfortunate injuries. The problem seems systematic, rooted in the very structure of the team's management. Jerry Jones, who has played a pivotal role in making the Cowboys the most valuable sports franchise, also serves as the team's general manager. This dual role is highly unusual in the NFL, where most owners hire experienced football executives to make critical decisions about the team's roster, draft picks, and coaching hires. Jones's decision to serve as owner and general manager has been a double-edged sword. On one hand, his business decisions have undeniably elevated the Cowboys to unprecedented financial heights. On the other hand, his football decisions have been far more questionable. The Cowboys' lack of playoff success and failure to reach another Super Bowl since the 90s has led many to question whether Jones's involvement in football operations is doing more harm than good.
He's making decisions, he's drafting from the yacht, he's cutting people, he's negotiating deals, he's calling plays sometimes. Shit, he will get out there and throw the ball himself if he wants to. That's what people say. That's why the Cowboys haven't been good.
One of the most significant criticisms of Jerry Jones is his tendency to make decisions based on personal preferences rather than what's best for the team. This has led to several missed opportunities, both in terms of player acquisitions and coaching hires. For instance, Jones's loyalty to certain players and coaches, even when it's clear that a change is needed, has often hamstrung the team. This reluctance to part ways with underperforming personnel has kept the Cowboys from making necessary changes that could have propelled them back to the top. Moreover, Jones's approach to contract negotiations has often been reactive rather than proactive. By allowing contract talks with key players like Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb to drag on, Jones has not only strained relationships with these stars, but also limited the team's ability to make other crucial moves in free agency. This has left the Cowboys in a perpetual state of almost there, when they have the talent to compete, but lack the cohesion and strategy to win when it matters most. The most perplexing aspect of the Dallas Cowboys situation is how a team with such immense financial resources can consistently fail to win. The NFL is structured in a way that promotes parity. Every team operates under a salary cap, which theoretically ensures that no team can simply buy a championship by outspending its competitors. However, teams with more financial resources can invest in better facilities, more experienced coaching staff, and extensive scouting operations, all of which should give them a competitive edge. The Cowboys, with their $10 billion valuation, have all the resources needed to build a winning team. They can afford to pay top dollar for the best players, coaches, and staff. They have one of the most advanced training facilities in the world and a loyal fan base that provides unwavering support. Yet, despite all these advantages, the Cowboys have not been able to translate their financial power into on-field success. This failure to capitalize on their wealth is a source of frustration for Cowboy fans and a mystery to analysts. Some argue that the problem lies in the team's management structure, with Jerry Jones's dual role as owner and general manager creating a bottleneck in decision-making. Others point to the lack of a coherent long-term strategy, with the team often appearing to be in a state of constant flux, making reactive decisions rather than following a well-defined plan for success. But Jerry Jones may be the most important owner of all major sports. Jones's impact on the NFL transcends his role as the owner of the Dallas Cowboys, marking him one of the most influential figures in the league's history. His tenure has been characterized by a relentless pursuit of excellence, both on and off the field, driving the Cowboys to unparalleled success and reshaping the business landscape of professional football. Under Jones's leadership, the Cowboys secured 3 Super Bowl titles within his first 7 years of ownership, establishing the franchise as a dominant force in the 1990s.
And Dallas, your Cowboys are the champion.
However, his influence extends far beyond the Cowboys' on-field achievements. Jones played a pivotal role in modernizing the NFL business model, pioneering new revenue streams through innovative marketing, corporate sponsorships, and groundbreaking television deals. His vision led to the construction of the state-of-the-art Cowboy Stadium, a venue that set new standards for sports facilities worldwide. As a key figure in the NFL's leadership, Jones has been instrumental in labor negotiations, helping to shape the current collective bargaining agreement and ensuring the league's prosperity. Moreover, his philanthropic efforts, particularly through the Salvation Army, have left a lasting legacy on the community, underscoring his commitment to using football as a force for good. Jerry Jones's contributions to the NFL are vast and multifaceted, cementing his status as a critical architect of the league's success and evolution. The relationship between ownership and team performance is a complex one. In the NFL, successful teams are often those with owners who are willing to invest in their teams, but also know when to step back and let the football professionals do their jobs. Jerry Jones's involvement in every aspect of the Cowboys' operations has led to a situation where the team's football decisions are often influenced by business considerations, rather than what is best for the team's success on the field. For example, Jones's focus on maintaining the Cowboys' status as America's team has led to decisions that prioritize marketability over football success. High-profile signings and flashy moves generate headlines and keep the Cowboys in the national spotlight, but they do not necessarily lead to wins. The team's vast resources are often spent on star players who may not fit into the team's long-term plans, leading to a lack of cohesion and consistency. This focus on business over football has also affected the team's coaching decisions. The Cowboys have seen a revolving door of head coaches since the departure of Jimmy Johnson, with none able to replicate the success of the 1990s. This lack of stability has been a major factor in the team's inability to make deep playoff runs, as players have had to adapt to new systems and leadership styles every few years. Given the Cowboys' struggles since the 1990s, many have questioned whether Jerry Jones should step back from his role as general manager. While there is no denying Jones's impact on the Cowboys' financial success, his football decisions have not yielded the same results. The team's lack of playoff success and inability to win a Super Bowl in nearly 3 decades is a clear indication that something needs to change.
We need a quarterback that wins playoff games. We don't have one.
Stepping back from the day-to-day football operations would allow Jones to focus on what he does best, building the Cowboys' brand and ensuring their financial success. At the same time, bringing in a seasoned general manager with a proven track record in the NFL could provide the fresh perspective and strategic direction that the Cowboys need to return to the top. This is not to say that Jerry Jones should be completely removed from the team's football operations. His passion for the Cowboys is undeniable, and his involvement has been a major factor in the team's rise to prominence. However, by stepping back and allowing a football professional to take the reins, Jones can ensure that the Cowboys' football decisions are made with a clear, objective focus on winning championships. As the Dallas Cowboys continue to be a financial powerhouse, the question of how to translate that wealth into on-field success remains. The team has all the resources it needs to win: state-of-the-art facilities, top-tier talent, and a loyal fan base. What it lacks is the strategic direction and cohesive leadership necessary to turn those resources into championships. The path forward for the Cowboys involves a reassessment of their management structure. Jerry Jones's dual role as owner and general manager has been a major factor in the team's struggles, and it may be time for a change. By bringing in a seasoned general manager and allowing them to make the football decisions, the Cowboys could finally start to turn their immense financial resources into playoff victories and ultimately another Super Bowl championship. The Dallas Cowboys are a paradox, a team with unmatched financial power, but a championship drought that has lasted nearly 3 decades. At the heart of this paradox is Jerry Jones, a man whose business acumen has made the Cowboys a financial juggernaut, but whose decisions as general manager have kept that team from realizing its full potential on the field. As the Cowboys continue to be a global brand and financial powerhouse, their on-field performance remains the missing piece of the puzzle. The future of America's team depends on whether Jerry is willing to make the changes necessary to turn financial success into football success. Until then, the Cowboys' $10 billion valuation will remain a testament to their business prowess, but also a stark reminder of their unfulfilled potential. For the Cowboys, it's not just about having all the money in the world, it's about figuring out how to finally buy a win.
My dad told me at a young age, he said, son, the Cowboys will break your heart. And they broke our heart today, but we'll be back next year, right? Yeah, we'll be back.